Hey gang, Coach Dave here with Dad Bod Soccer. And today for this clip, we're going to be looking at how the weak side outside back can move forward and add another dimension to the attacking play of the wingers and the strikers and the midfielders. And so what we're going to do is we're going to watch this player right here, number 17. She comes in and out. Mostly she's in the frame, but just kind of keep an eye here. We're going to watch it a couple times. And what you're going to see is the ball, the white team is attacking this direction, and they get the ball and they cross it to the weak side. So this player does a really nice job staying wide, make yourself available. Happens a couple of times in the next few sequences, and you'll see the opportunities that 17 has to push forward and add another kind of dimension to the attack on that weak side. So let's go ahead and watch now. Here it is. She's out of frame, but keep an eye back here. The ball is crossed to this side. Now look at all the space. There she is. She comes in, kind of hangs. Not sure what to do. The ball comes out. She's in a good spot for that, but I think her defender would have picked it up. Passes it into the middle. Retreats. They win the ball back. Now guess where it goes? Weak side again. Now look at all the space again. Where is she? Where is she? There she is at the bottom of the screen right here. Okay, so we'll review that. We're not going to watch the whole thing again, but here's the pattern is when it switches over here to this weak side, you can see why a team would want to do that, because here's where the space is. You can see where all the defenders are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of, well, all 10 field players for the blue team are here. So of course there's space on the far side, smart. So the ball is crossed and it comes over to this player. Great. This player quickly comes over to cover. Now let's look at the options. What we always are looking for is numerical advantage. We want to have more players attacking less players. So this player, 1v1 is okay, but guess what? 2v1 is better. 3v1 is even better. So let's watch again. The ball comes across. Hold. Now, she's 1v1. It's not great. It's in the box. Okay, let's see some skills and maybe some shooting. But she has, look at her options. She has exactly one option, and that's a drop. Okay, that's it. Everybody else is over here, except for our friend, the left back, who's kind of back here off screen. Now, if she makes a 20, 30-yard sprint here, now all of a sudden there's a triangle of 3 players who are attacking against, well, we'll say 3 players, because that's probably who will come over. But she doesn't make it. So this player wins the ball and is kind of pushed outside. Okay, good. Now there she is. Here she is. She comes into frame. This is a long ways away. She's not really, she is supporting this play, but I would say that really she's too far to be supporting the active play. She's more in a defensive posture, just trying to make sure she's cleaning up anything that pops out. Let's think about what happens. Right now it's a 2v3, okay? Her back's to goal. It's not good. She's running away from goal. She's not in a good position to make this dangerous. What's her best option here? Well, her best option would be to find a teammate who has some space and time. This player, you'll see, runs this way into the same path as this player. Let's watch, okay? So here she goes here. So now, what you'll notice is she tries to get involved, but she doesn't quite commit. She kind of stays back and she doesn't make any sort of like hard sprints to get into this space. Meanwhile, her midfielder sees that this player does need support, but she kind of goes the wrong way at first till she notices that she's here. So this player then intelligently moves this way so that they can form some passing angles, right? That's great. That's great. Now, this player does not commit, which creates some problems because here, look, players now, the attacking player has her back to goal. There's 1 behind her, 2 supporting there, 3, 4 blues, 5. right in this area. And she's only really got one option, dropping it to number 22, which she does eventually. Imagine if 17 gets on her horse and makes an overlapping run to here. What will happen to the defenders? Well, I can tell you the first thing is the defender who's marking the player with the ball will be distracted and will wonder who's going to track. That will give the player with the ball a little more time. This player who's facing in the box won't even really see it's coming unless one of her defenders tell her it's coming. So if she makes this run, she's going to pull the attention of these defenders away from the player with the ball in the box and also from 22. That's all she's got to do is make a run. She may not even get the ball, but she'll be a distraction, a decoy, and another option. She doesn't do that. Let's see what happens. The ball does eventually get dropped, but look, because there was no third option, every one of these defenders knew the ball was going here. Everyone, look how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 players are going to converge on one player, 122 player. If 17 had gone there, she would have had another option. So it gets dropped, ball gets cleared out. Okay, so she wins the ball, but I think her center back would have won that here. She plays it back into the middle, which I'm not a big fan of. I would have either gone over where the space is or maybe played a diagonal drop ball and reset, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Go forward, they win the ball back, and look what happens again. The ball goes to the far side. Now she misplays the ball. I don't care about that, but they're playing to the weak side. Where's the space, people? Where's the space? It's on the weak side. They're trying to utilize it. They recognize that they're getting the ball there. And 13 does a really nice job of staying out in this area. So she chases the ball, but look, once again, she's got no help. She's got one player against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 2v4 right here. 2v4, not good. So she runs, chases it down, and there's our outside back, kind of involved. Now she's saying, what do I do from here? This player's looking back, wondering what she's going to do. Everyone's kind of wondering. People are slowly coming over. Now, watch this. Okay, ball goes to the weak side. I think this is a great pass. The ball comes back out here. We'll just shoot ahead. We win the ball. Now watch what they do. They're going to attack the weak side space again. Right there. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so the ball goes there. Where's the space again, guys? Where is it? It's right here, begging to be attacked by the outside back. Okay, begging. And once again, we're in the exact same position. One player is going to be 1v1 here. One supporting player. Defenders are all shifting over. They need a third option. So watch. She shoots, it goes out. Now, if this player had been here, if the outside back makes a run here to support, right? Then the defenders all of a sudden don't know if she's going to go backwards. Is she going to lay it off here? Is she going to try to go there? But because she's isolated 1v1, in fact, let's go back here. She's isolated 1v1 here. So, I mean, they know she can't go anywhere but straight ahead. I mean, she could maybe drop the ball back here, but really, truly, we need this third option to provide that angle. So it's here, here, and here. And she holds the ball, and there's an overlapping run into the box, similar to the one she should have done before. Distracts the defenders, gives her more options, either drop it or cut back in and shoot far post. Okay. So moral of the story, outside backs, be bold, be brave, be willing to make those runs down into the box. You may get the ball, you may not get the ball, but you're going to have an impact on the defenders. They are going to be distracted by you. They're going to worry about you, and it's going to open up space for the players with the ball and the ones in the box. Don't be afraid, make the runs, and be fit enough to do so, but you'll have cover behind you with your center backs. Okay. The outside backs support the attackers.